everybody, happy Sunday to all of you. If you also have crazy hair today, then you get extra bonus points. My hair is pretty crazy, but hey, we're just going with it. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day and hopefully you've had a very nice weekend. Looking forward to a nice, productive and safe and healthy, happy week ahead. So these are my top 5 cigars for the week ahead of you. Hopefully you have a chance to get to all of them and spend some time, perhaps, a stick a night during the weekdays and just relax after a long day of work is kind of like the idea behind it. But if not, you could always tuck these away for future smoking time. So number 5 this week, we have the Platinum Nova. This is a Perfecto limited edition, and this is a fabulous cigar. I really have come to enjoy the Nova cigar brand, but this one in particular is a really nice, fun little Perfecto shape. Again, limited edition. And this one's featuring a Nicaraguan wrapper, Dominican binder, and Nicaraguan on the filler. It's very creamy, so you get notes of black pepper. You also get a nice dark roast coffee bean in the background. It kind of goes in between all those different flavors, but again, a nice underlying creaminess to this one. Beautifully made. Number 4 is this Hoyo de Monterrey. This is the Excalibur Black. This one, I want to say I featured it, I think, somewhat recently on one of my top 5s, but I could be mistaken. I know that sometimes I forget, which cigars that I've used already. I just tend to grab from my humidor and just kind of keep them into like another special little area where it's like, okay, this is what I'm going to smoke this week for fun. So this is on my lineup. Anyway, this one, taking a closer look, is featuring a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Honduran and Nicaraguan on the filler. Beautiful notes of dark chocolate. You get a little bit of cinnamon, black pepper. It's also woodsy and earthy. It's a nice combination of all of those flavors. Pretty straightforward. Not going to be overwhelming, but again, probably like medium to fuller. Not quite full, but again, kind of higher end of the medium spectrum. Number 3 is this beautiful Montecristo Espada. I really love how they did their whole presentation with this line. The boxes are beautiful. It's very Spanish kind of sword fighting look to it. I just like the whole thing. And the big band that comes off of this tells you a little bit of information, and I always appreciate when they put that information right on the cigar. It's really useful. But this one tells you that it's blended by Grupo de Maestros in the Dominican Republic, and it's made in Nicaragua by the Plasencia family. So this one is featuring a Nicaraguan wrapper, Dominican binder, Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Peruvian on the filler, notes of white pepper, orange citrus, and also some little coffee notes in the background of this guy. Really nice. Definitely a fan of this one. And it's funny because I've revisited that cigar. Initially, the very first time I smoked it, I wasn't that impressed with it. But then over time, I've found them in my humidor, and it's kind of like I, again, revisited the cigar, and it's like, hey, I like this one. It's grown on me, or it's aged more perhaps than when I first initially smoked it. Or maybe my palate just, tweaked itself a little bit. I don't know. But now, definitely one that's in the rotation and one that's enjoyable. This number 2 cigar was actually part of a special 6-pack promo that I did last Sunday. Hopefully by now you've had a chance to receive yours. And if so, I encourage you to smoke along with me. Smoke it this week. Perhaps you've already smoked it, and that is the Padilla, the Lost Chapter. This is a newer offering, a new blend, new factory for Padilla that he's making this cigar. It's featuring some really unique, that Ometep tobacco that has that awesome volcanic flavor, all that beautifulness that comes from that particular region in Nicaragua. It is probably, I think I mentioned this last week, it's like the only place in Nica that I haven't been to. So it's definitely on my bucket list. I've heard wonderful things about the area, but especially about the tobacco. So this little baby gives you notes of leather, coffee, black pepper. You get a little bit of like a toasted cinnamon on there too. It's really nice. I've smoked a few of these now, and I just appreciate the overall balance to it. It's a nice medium profile, but it just offers a pretty straightforward flavor, and it's just a really nice offering again from Padilla. Can't go wrong there. So again, hopefully you've had a chance to try yours, or you received your 6-pack that you probably already ordered. I'm sure based on the comments from last week, it seemed like there was a lot of you that took advantage of that awesome promo. If you didn't, you could definitely check out his website and see if it's still on there. I'm not really sure. It might be. I think it was like limited while supplies last, but again, who knows? You could definitely try it out and visit Padilla Cigars and see. At the very least, you could probably still order this particular cigar from his website directly, which is great. Which brings me to number 1. This one I haven't had in a little while, but it's definitely not a stranger to my overall lineup. That's the Diplomatico by Mombacho Cigars. This was a collaboration that they did with Diplomatico rum, which, by the way, is a phenomenal rum if you've never had it. In fact, this has become, I mean, most of the nights over the summer, not most of them, but a good amount of them in the summertime, I was smoking this cigar in its little petite Corona format with just a little glass of the neat Diplomatico rum, just kind of sipping on it, smoking the cigar. It's such a nice pairing. It's like, I mean, you could do it in the summertime. You could even throw an ice cube in there if you really wanted to, if it's warm out, or you could do it in the fall. Now that we're not quite in the fall, but in my house, I'm like definitely in the fall decor, fall mode, pumpkin, everything around. So I'm trying to push the fall. And so again, this is a beautiful offering from Mombacho Diplomático together, creating this beautiful presentation and beautiful cigar. So again, making number 1 this week. If you haven't ever smoked it, definitely urge you to get out there and get yourself some of these. You can visit their website, Mombacho Cigars, directly, and I believe that you can order from them directly. I've actually ordered a couple boxes of these from them directly, shipped to my door. Super happy with it, but you can also check your local brick and mortar, which I would encourage you to do first and foremost to support your local brick and mortar retail shops. And then of course, if they don't have it or they can't order it for you, then jump online and, get yours yourself. But anywho, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and excuse the crazy hairdo today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy life and stay healthy and happy and blessed. And again, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.